Hello, everybody. It has been so long. I was just telling Laura I was here and I just totally forgot to look at the clock or anything. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Or, as my shirt says, I just want to bake cookie or bake stuff and watch Christmas movies. Maybe that's what's going on. Either way, welcome. Hello. How are you all doing?
I'm all right. Roy is like, you sharing?
Oh. I will be house sitting for my cousin when she goes out of town for Christmas, and she has a puppy. And by puppy, I mean a dog that's like this big. He's huge. He's giganimous. But you know how we're always like talking about how you and Nia treat Roy and Loki, and how like if there were any pet we wanted to be, we might want to be them. So I'm talking to my cousin, and she goes, I'm gonna make some salmon and some lamb and what was the other? It was like some couscous and some something. I don't remember. It was all this fancy stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I'm thinking like this is for me, right?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, these are all the things that he likes to eat.
Amazing.
I was like, we may have found the next dog that everybody wants to be. So yeah. Fun. So hi everybody, I'm Tiffany, TLRS Lifestyle on all the interwebs. If this is your first time here, I took some time off apparently during November to not stream, and now it's December and I'm back, and I think I'm only here for like 2 or 3 streams, and then I'm off again. So yay! It's good times. And I was just actually going through some of my planning for January, and there might be some changes for PJs and Scribbles as well as Saturday shorts. So we shall see. We shall see.
Nervous.
I don't know yet. But I was kind of going through and mapping out some time frames. So
Instead of PJs and Scribbles, it's suits and poetry.
I mean, I'm okay with that. Wait a minute, hold on. Would I have to wear suits? Because I'm really enjoying my PJs. Then no, not suits.
Full on 3-piece suit.
Nope. I'm gonna let my lovely co-host Laura introduce herself, and then while she does that, I'll probably pull up a timer, and then we can go like do the stuff you guys are here for.
What? Be productive.
I mean, I don't have to.
I am Laura Nettles. I write horror. I write contemporary romance. I write randomness things. So tonight I'm going to be reading. So I'm reading Darker Eyes by C.S. Picot. So I think that's how you pronounce the last name. I don't know. I can't read sometimes. So yeah, that's what I will be doing.
How much did I love the fact that you said, because we just had the whole conversation where you were like, it would be suits and poetry.
Uh-huh.
And you said, I'll be reading. And I was like, oh, what is she reading tonight? Like, I was thinking of like a reading for.
Well, I have written 5 poems this month so far.
Whoa, very nicely done.
So I can read them if you want.
Ooh, guys, we may get poetry reading tonight. I don't have tea. I was like, if I only had tea.
Chocolate milk.
Water. I'm going to go through the chat because I remember that's things we do. Okay. We have JC who said, I'll just go ahead and grab my seat now. Go ahead and do that. Everyone coming in, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and show Tiffany how amazing you think she is. That's so sweet of you. Esther said hitting the like and leaving it on for views. Thank you, Esther. Felicia's here. Hello. Esther is, I'm working a gaming event and I can barely hear myself. Oh, Esther. Cotton balls. Regina. Hello, Regina. Nisha. We have some hellos for everybody. I need to work on words. I've been experimenting with Canva videos today. Very nice. I actually enjoy doing a few different Canva videos here and there. We get some more hellos for everybody. Again, I was backstage. I just, I'm off, guys. I'm completely and utterly off. Some more hellos, and yeah, I would. Good to see you both. Poor little Roy. Absolutely. Hello, Roy. Oh, you ran away. Cool gamers here. Hello, cute gamer. Two beautiful faces on my screen. That's so sweet. Jennifer's here. Hello, sweet baby Roy. That almost sounded like the barbecue sauce, sweet baby Ray's. I almost read it like that, and then I caught myself right there at the end. I know, Esther, all this beautifulness. I know. And guys, for the first time in a year? My background makes sense.
Heck yeah!
It's so exciting. Where's Richard? Where, now it's like, she has a Christmas tree behind her. It's like, well, of course I do.
Are the rest of the Christmas decorations up now?
Oh my God, the rest of the Christmas decorations have been up for a while. In all fairness, he doesn't really take a lot of stuff down, so he's just putting up other random things. But he did buy a new jingle jangle bell thing to put in his car, around the the rearview mirror.
Mm-hmm.
But it has this loop that you can't open or close, so that he had to rig it so that he could get it around the little stem of the thing. But he finally got it up, and there's a bow or some more bells or something like that on the front door. I feel like there's one on the garage door. And then now I've brought my father into, dare I say, the 21st century, because I really just feel like just into this decade. We actually bought the smart plugs for his Christmas village, so we can set the timer, so he doesn't have to go and crawl in there and do it every year and reset the timer.
Nice.
So we're getting there. We're kind of getting there. I guess I should check and make sure that the timer went off though today, because we get different ones than the ones I'm used to, so I'm not positive exactly that I said it right, but. And they are some beautiful poems, Laura. Oh, sneaky peeky. I should be productive tonight as I have so much to finish, but the brain is not braining today. I completely understand that. That was me Tuesday. And I ended up just crocheting. And then I was like, I'll work on all of my stuff on Wednesday. And then Wednesday I got a migraine. And I was like, how dare I? I was supposed to get everything from yesterday done today. Morgan, productive? What's that? Hey, Renee, glad to see you. Let's see. It is a thing that doesn't exist right now. I love that. Let's see. How did things go today? I'm working on planning stuff for 2024 to avoid having to do what I should be working on, which is revisions. I'm working on revisions to avoid planning for 2024. We're great. I love your dad, and I've never met the man. Yeah, he gets that a lot. I think it went well, but I don't know if I felt good vibes there. So even if they offer it, I probably won't take it. Oh no, is this one of the job interviews, Morgan?
Probably.
Oh, that's sad. But That's okay. At least you know. Like if you don't feel the vibes, then yeah, don't put yourself there. Productive procrastination. It happens. I did do some because I do have my 2024 planner. So I've been kind of looking at the first quarter, and I was watching Sarah Cannon's like planner lineup, and it made me feel like I should do some type of planning.
I caught up on my December journaling.
I have not done that. I did print out the pictures for my journaling.
That's a lot of pictures.
I know, but in all fairness, it goes from October through November and then into December. So there's a reason.
Nice.
So yeah. You have to go with what you feel is best for you and your family. If something feels off, it probably is. Absolutely. Deidre, hello, friend. Just dropping by to say hi from class. Can't stay, but smack the like button. Happy productivity, y'all. Awesome sauce. Have a great, productive time in class. Enjoy yourself.
Can I show off my December?
Of course.
Yay! So, I have my December calendar, my goals, books I want to read.
Very nice.
And then books that I've read, my music wrap up, Duolingo.
Very nice.
Tarts that I bought, and I went to the Christmas market with Michael.
Michael C.B. Chen?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Michael.
And I wrote some poems, and I did some shopping, and I got some books.
Very cool.
Duolingo was threatening me.
Well, it happens.
My niece.
Oh my gosh, look at that face.
She's so stinking cute.
Look at that little face.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah. So adorable. I love the baby faces. Very cool. But you sound like have some awesome things planned for 2024, Tiff. Why are you avoiding planning? It's not so much that I'm avoiding planning, because actually, if y'all had been here last week, it was like me and some music and some stickers and some Post-its on the floor with the poster board and like markers and like just a bunch of junk. And any and everything that I was thinking of that I could possibly do for 2024. And then I had to narrow it down to things that I could realistically do for 2024. And that's where the procrastination comes in. Because I don't want to narrow it down. I want to do it all, but I can't. And I realize that. So it's like trying to figure out what takes precedent and where everything kind of needs to be. And that's the part, it's like the fun part that I love, because it reminds me of like Jenga, but you know, we're like trying to put everything where it needs to be, and I get all giddy and excited, and like start putting in dates and different things. But it also is like the part where I'm like, I like this as much as I like this. Let's put them both in. And that's the part I can't do. So I have to make myself like stop. And I don't want to do that. So the longer I don't have to do that, then I could be like, I'm going to do all the things in 2024. Have this amazing plan. Like if I pulled out my poster board with all the stickers on it, you would be like, wow. Or if I pulled it up, like my what is it, mind map of all the different stuff and all the different things coming off of stuff, you'd be like, Tiffany, girl, get real. So yeah, but until I have to like sit down and narrow it down, I can be like, I'm doing all the things. Mm-hmm. I'll just put it this way. If I could keep everything on there that I have on there now, I would have 3 different books going for my subscription. I would have all the books for Des LeRae. I would have another 20 something books for myself. And then I would still have 2 different Notion workshops and a Scrivener workshop.
Like 24 books in 12 months.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'd have more than that because I forgot there was some other books that I needed to edit that I was like, I could throw those in and release randomly. So yeah,
book a week.
and that's not even counting like my photography stuff, which has taken over the last two or at least month and a half. Like I had 2 photo shoots last month. I have another one coming up Saturday. I have another one next week. And then there's the edits and everything for that as well. So like this wasn't even counting photography stuff. Mm-hmm. Or family life or, anything else. Oh, and then randomly today I was like, I think I'm going to take ballroom lessons. I miss dancing. It's great exercise. I think it would be fun. That's on top of me going, I wonder if I should get back into bowling. Bowling would be good too. So see, until I have to narrow it down, I'm doing all of them. And reading a bunch of books and everything else. Yeah, it's great. And this sums it up. LOL. Yeah. It's always a Christmas background, Regina. I'm telling you. Not gonna say that I just waved as if Michael could see me wave. In all fairness, I did too. I was like, "Hey, Michael." I know, she's so adorable. Yeah. I'm jealous. You get to hang out with Michael C.B.Chin. She is precious, and look at all that hair.
I know.
So nice.
She was born with a lot of hair.
I want to know all the plans. There's a whole bunch of plans. There's lots of plans. Got you, Tim. I understand that feeling, wanting to do all the things, but having to realize you're only one person. Exactly. And because I know myself and I will put a whole bunch of things on there, I do actually, I limit myself. I can do 4 projects during the year because that's 1 per quarter. And I can do, I could set 7 goals. And I say 7 because realistically, I know I'm going to set 8. And so that's where I limit myself. And I try to make sure that the goals that I set are in different areas of my life. So one might be in writing, one might be in family, one might be in financial, whatever it is, educational, something. So I always try to set them in different aspects. And then I have my backup list. So if I complete a goal, I can add a goal. But I may have to change it where I have to complete 2 goals in order to add 1 goal to make sure that I, keep on track. Me too. Do you have planning your books process? How I plan my books or planning for my books? Because I have 2 different ways that I plan those. So let me know which one you mean, Renee. I just posted my 2024 goals video today, and already I'm like, what am I thinking? See, with the publishing timeline, I do have that. Yes, I do have that. I've had that since October, but it has changed some because I've realized a couple of things about my personal books, and then Des LeRae's may change a little bit because I think Des and I are starting to realize something else about Des LeRae. So, because we've had ours since October as well. So we may have to rearrange a couple of different things there as well. So yeah, no big deal. Just 20 something books. Totally doable. Right. Yeah. Of course. I love you, girl. You have lost your mind. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I have a whole plethora of stuff that I'm doing. So, who knows? At one point I had speaking of random new shows, what was it? Suits and poetry.
Yes.
I also at one point had, it was like a baking Q&A, but it was like writer related. Like I was gonna be in my kitchen and bake stuff, and then we could talk about writing. Like while I did. That was on the list for 2024 as well. Then I was like, come on, girl. We're just not doing that. But who knows? It could come back. You have inspired me to focus on shorter reads for the first half of the year. I do have some. I might have something for you there, Regina. That's something I'm not saying yet. I do have something. Are we doing word of the year vision boards? I always do word of the year. I always do vision boards. Actually, I think I have my word of the year for next year, and it's totally different than like the other 5 words that have been floating in my head.
Is the word realistic?
No, that's never a word. No, actually, it was really weird. I was watching something, and someone's like this person. It was a writer actually who was talking about what like the money that they do and like the writing allows them to have, and what it really does for them. And it was really funny because they just said it, and I was like, "Oh my god, yeah!" And the word is freedom. So yeah, I think that's my word of the year. Like it's been floating in my head a lot since then. More so than the other 4 or 5 that I was kind of randomly writing down whenever I thought of it. But yeah. I lost it. Where'd it go? Laura, do you know what your goals are for 2024, or are you not ready to submit those plans yet?
So I have gone really hard on the writing for a lot, like until August. And then also last year, like I was writing a ton. And I feel like I need to pull back a little and not try and burn myself out so fast so often. So what I used to do was only write during nano months. So I think what I'm going to do is have 1 month a quarter be super intense writing and then 2 months of reading.
Oh, I like that.
So I will oscillate between just fingers on fire and then eyeballs on fire. So yeah. So that means hopefully in the first quarter I will finish my 6th draft of Seeds of Doubt and start querying again.
Oh, awesome.
And then in the second quarter, I want to finish Crimson Strings draft and get that to beta readers. And then third quarter, maybe work on my fall collection, short story collection. That's part graphic novel, part actual prose. And then who knows for the winter quarter. So, yeah.
Okay.
But also, one of my goals is to not buy as many books. So read what I own.
Ooh, I had that goal 1 year. It was to read like my ebooks that I have on my Kindle reader. I didn't do so well.
Well, I have all of these physical books on my bookshelves. So I can pre-order books. Like I already have the new Junji Ito book pre-ordered for next March, I think. So that's already pre-ordered. But yeah, so I'm not sure if it would count for buying sequels if I already own the first and second and third, fourth, fifth through 10th. I'm looking at you, Hell's Paradise. But like I need the last 3 books out of 13. So yeah, we'll see.
But you didn't say don't buy any books. You just said don't buy as many books.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
So like I need to read this. I need to read this. I need to read this.
Like, there's a lot of books coming up.
I need to read
She's
this.
not done.
Like all of those. I have piles on the other side of the computer. Yeah. Like So
I understand.
I might limit myself to like 1 or 2 books a month to buy and mostly focus on reading my physical TBR.
I like it.
I know, JC. That's what I've been doing.
Morgan, I got my word of the year already. Awesome. JC said, I think my word of the year is going to be resilience. I think, not sure yet. I like it. Reality check. I mean, maybe. I'm not decided yet. I think I have a word. Awesome. You've been incredibly productive in 2023, so cut yourself some slack. Absolutely agreed. That sounds like a good goal, Laura. Sounds like a good plan. Fits the way you hyper focus on other things. That was the day it was throwing me off. Okay, I got it. Goals added today. Learn how to make TikTok videos for my books. Very cool goal. I will tell you, Regina, that one of the things, because I know you said you were doing Canva, and one of the things someone just recently told me, and Esther might be able to speak to this a little bit more than I can, because I know she's more social media type of person. But someone recently told me that if you do the videos, like you create them in the TikTok app, you get more like push than if you just upload a video that you created, say like in Canva or someplace else. So as you're learning, might want to also do the learning in the app, because that's the part that I maybe need to learn, because I always make them someplace else.
But also, if you do upload it to multiple platforms, upload it to YouTube first. Couple days later, Instagram. Couple days later, TikTok. TikTok does not care if you've already posted it somewhere, like YouTube does.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, like theme each month and a bingo board to go with each month.
It'd be fun.
No one said anything about bingo boards. No. Do a bingo board focus on that? I mean, buy them before the year is over. Quick, hurry. Read TikTok app. I will keep that in mind. Absolutely. Thank you. I didn't know that. YouTube, then Insta, then TikTok. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Oh, and make sure, because I know I did used to do where I would download the video after I made it, like from whatever platform it was, and it would have like their logo on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, take that off. Because then they get real offended if you have somebody else's logo on there. They're like, how dare you?
Yeah.
So yeah, my phone is, what is happening in the world?
Is it an Amber Alert?
No, I feel like I'm just getting random emails or something, because it's just going off left and right. But I'm looking at it, it's not anything important. I don't know, JC. I'm not saying anything like that. Stop putting thoughts in heads.
Multiple heads?
Yes, all of the heads. Okay, guys, we are going to do a 35-minute sprint to start us off, because I think my chickens are done. Multiple chickens as well. Well, they're chicken wings, so it's multiple chicken wings. And hopefully I'll have time to both finish my chickens and eat my chickens.
And count them after they hatch.
I counted them before I put them in the oven. So I don't know. Maybe.
Count them after they hatch. Out of the air fryer.
I do have eggs. They're in the refrigerator. I can count those. I don't think they've hatched.
Okay.
Although that would freak me out if I opened my refrigerator door and like there was a little baby chicken inside because one of the eggs had hatched. I would be like, what just happened?
Then you have to snuggle it. They're so soft and cute and fluffy, and they fall asleep in your hands.
Oh. All
Usually,
right,
you have to
guys.
have a washcloth in your hand though, because they poop all the time.
Yeah, I've heard that. In three, in two, in one. Guys, let's go do that dang thing. Hello, my beautiful people. How are you all doing? I hope you enjoyed.
Hang on, someone just got shot. I gotta know who got shot.
Huh?
Someone just got shot in my book. I need to know who got shot.
Oh, well, we're going to go through stuff really quick because even though I ate, I gave y'all extra time because I ate. I'm still hungry because it was really good and I want some more. So we're going to go through because Laura needs to know who got shot and I need to go make some more food. So real fast, Hazelnut came in. Everybody said hi to Hazelnut. Just got off work, got employee meal, about to make the drive home. Yay. Barrett came in, said, hey friends, miss you all to pieces. Dropping in to say love y'all, miss y'all. Can't wait to catch up. Awesome. Did you find out who got shot?
It was just a general shot. I was like, wait a second now.
Okay. Hazelnut is also home now, so yay. Nia is also here. Hello, Nia. Regina saying hello. I've corrected another 4 chapters. Way to go. Nia is also just getting home.
This is so good so far. Oh my gosh.
Very cool.
I'm only on page 28, 29, but like
people are already getting shot?
It's 451 pages. And it is lean. Like, oh my gosh. Like everything so far has had a purpose. There's been no lingering. Like this is well edited. Like, oh my gosh. This is so good.
Very nice. Hazelnut has a large crispy chicken biggie bag meal with a strawberry peach tea paid for by Wendy's. So awesome sauce. I only got like a touch of editing done because I was in the midst of cooking. So and then eating, which was quite yummy. I can't wait to get some. Eva came in. Hello, hello. So we're gonna hop into another sprint because I want more food and then I want to go back to editing and then life as we know it will be good. Yay! Laura can find out what else is happening, who got shot, why they got shot.
Like, so this is at least there's a map in the front. So London, 1821.
Wow.
It's really cool.
Okay.
So like there's ships and there's like secret society type of thing and like it's really cool. And there's intrigue and there's magic.
Is this horror? Fantasy?
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Esther sold lots of popcorn to a lot of excited gamers. Awesome sauce. So yes, we are going to.
If you want to ruin the gaming thing, lace the popcorn with laxative.
Why would you do that? I love that she's like, apparently some really good games are coming because they are losing their ish.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 the trailer has been dropped. People are like, ah! I've never played one of them, but
I know there's a new game that's supposed to be like The Sims, but could be better than The Sims or something like that. That I've seen a trailer for, and then there's another like kind of scary something type of game that I feel like I saw a trailer for by accident. I don't know why they said that to me. I don't want to lose my job. No, we don't want that to happen.
If you are bored and want entertainment.
I did, however, though, think of you, Laura. I was watching the latest Doctor Who.
Yeah, it was so good.
But you know how every time you start reading, I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me get my emotional support blanket. And I started watching it, and I don't normally need an emotional support blanket watching Doctor Who. And I was
it reminded me of the Midnight episode.
Emotional support blanket. I don't
arms are too long.
It was so good.
My arms are too long. I was like, oh no!
You know? And like, I just never need anybody to say that to me.
Like, that was good. It reminds me of like Count the Shadows. Like, oh no!
That was what some people were saying. They were saying that it gave them almost like Silence in the Library and Midnight vibes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, yes, I can see it. But I was like, I need my emotional support blanket. I didn't bring it. Darn it!
Like, it's David Tennant and Donna Noble again. Yay!
I know, but we only have one more.
But it's Neil Patrick Harris.
I know. I'm so excited.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I don't recognize the games, but they are pretty. Yay. I'm not going to be able to watch it because it's been coming on Saturdays. Mm-hmm. And I've
been watching them on Sundays.
Yeah, that's when I'm going to have to watch it because I have yeah, like I said, neither of them are watching. I have a surprise birthday party that I'm photographing. I was like, those people are watching my channel.
Surprise!
Why did I say whose surprise birthday party? So there we go. But yeah, I have a surprise birthday party that I'm photographing.
Is it mine?
I wish.
It's my
unbirthday that would mean party. I'm like getting on a plane tomorrow to go to Canada, and I'm like,
go celebrate my unbirthday.
So yeah, that would be so cool. Yes, so exciting. What's exciting? I can't hear. I think we're talking about either Doctor Who or we're talking about the surprise birthday party that I'm photographing. Which should be interesting. Okay, so it's an older person, and one of my favorite things about photographing older people parties, depending on who, like if it's my aunt, she doesn't count. But like, is that like this party starts at 5 p.m.
Nice.
And I'm pretty positive it will probably be done like by 8 or 9 o'clock, like that night, as opposed to like when I photograph like young, and it's at a really gorgeous hotel here that I photographed at before that's well lit, you know, like they have like a DJ entertainment, like, you know, there's a dinner with it, as opposed to when I photograph like 27 and 30-year-old birthday parties where it's like at a club, it doesn't start until 9 o'clock at night. I'm lucky if I'm home by 1:30. I can't speak the next day because of all of the screaming over the DJ and the loudness. There's no food.
Oh no! Food is like the main draw.
I know. It's like every single time. So yeah, that is one thing where you photograph like adult parties, is that they treat you right. So yes, I do appreciate that. I get to bed at a decent hour. Like, you know, it's great. Mm-hmm. All right, so we are going to hop into another sprint. And yeah, I think we'd have time to do one more before the end of the night. Yay! Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, guys, do the dang thing.
You're not muted, Tiffany.
Because I wanted y'all to hear me type really, really fast.
It was,
and then I did it type really, really fast. You know how you have a plan? It's a good plan. And
Is
you
it though?
thought out the plan. You know this plan. You feel it in your heart of heart and your bone of bones. And then you do something goofy, like turn on a really long video while you're eating and somehow get sucked into the video and all of your plans are just shot.
Nice.
I got nothing to, I mean, I did eat another plate of food, which was great. But as far as the editing, yeah, I got nothing done.
I'm on page 51. I was on page 1 when the stream started. It's so good. I'm on the third POV now. I don't know how many there are, but so we start out with like Aragon vibes of like chosen one on the run.
Okay.
And then second POV is like pirates. And it's like a girl who's like 17 on a pirate ship type of thing. And then third POV is like Pride and Prejudice just got married to somebody that's like well off, but they're all interconnected and it's really cool.
Wow.
So,
That's so
it's
epic.
like, oh, this person's related to this person who is also this person. Like, oh, okay, I see. But it's like, it's so good.
See, I need something.
My eyes are just like,
how did everybody else do? Let's see. We had Joanne come in. Hello, Joanne. She said hi to everyone as always. Jennifer said, I'm working on a surprise for Christmas for my family. Ooh, we love a good surprise. Except for me. I don't always love a surprise, but I like the idea of loving a surprise. Jennifer or Joanne said to Jennifer, "Oh, that's so sweet, and I think they'll like it." Hazelnut is Nami on crispy chicken sandwich. Sounds awesome.
nom.
Regina got 90 minutes of work done. Way to go. And I just love this. You're so sweet, Regina. You're one of the blessings of my life. Like,
amen to that.
Smiles. And yes, I know, like just sucked into it. I did not plan on that. I'm very offended. Yep, know all about that. Absolutely.
Was it Lindsay Puckett's video?
No, okay. And don't let that one video lead to another video. Fortunately, this one will not. So there's this couple that I started watching during the pando because I've watched them before, but they travel a lot, and their goal originally was to travel like 100 countries, and then they made that, and so then they were just traveling, but then the pando hit, they had to come back home, and so they bought like a van, and so then they were going to try to go to all 50 states like in the van, but then it got worse, and then they had to again come back home, and so they do these random challenges. And I've been watching this thing where they're biking across America on a 3-person tandem bike with 2 other couples.
Huh.
And one of the couples has their 2 little children with them. And so it's like these 3 vans, this tandem bike, the women ride in the morning, the men ride in the night. And they started off in California, and they're like 180 something miles from Washington, D.C.
Wow.
And they've gone across, I think it's 9 states at this point, 9 or 10 states. They're so close. And it's just like, all these things keep happening, and now like one of them, their parents have joined, so the parents are riding an electric motorcycle or electric bike next to them, and it's just so ridiculous. I should not be this involved, and yet I am. That's all I got.
Nice.
But I'm like, I saw them dip the back wheel into the ocean in California. I want to see that front wheel go in.
Yeah.
In Washington, well, Annapolis is where they're going. So yes, I find myself just involved.
So the youth at church did the bike ride across California. growing up.
Oh, wow.
So you start in Arizona and bike to the ocean in a couple of
Mhm.
days. So
Very cool.
I was support crew. So I was the
Yeah, I would
one
be support
cooking the
group.
food at the stops.
Yeah,
So
I would be support group.
yeah,
And I
my
mean, like
little
this,
sister did it though, and she made it.
I feel like my father would do something like that back
This
in his heyday.
little Twiggy stick girl did the whole thing.
Nah, I'm support crew. They also did. Now, this one I maybe would be willing to do. I'd have to train for it a little bit. They walked across the whole state of Rhode Island because it's the smallest state in the United States. And I was like, that looks interesting. So I maybe would be willing to do that. Again, have to train for it. I feel like I'd, like lose oxygen at this point. But I don't know. Maybe I'd be good. I'm quite familiar with that event. Exactly. Well, one always leads to another. It happens. Um, so yeah, we have finished said crispy chicken. Awesome. I have Lindsay's video queued up for later, Laura. Wait, what? Oh, so they're heading my way. They could be pretty close to you, JC. Because like I said, they're 180, but I don't know if they're going to hit Maryland because I think they just went through West Virginia. If that or West Virginia into Pennsylvania, I think it is into Washington, or did they go Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Washington? It was one of those. I remember hearing those three states. That's all
I
I know.
only know my West Coast states geography.
Like East Coast, there's just too many right together. I can't keep up with where they're at. I have to have a map or a vision of a map. But yeah. Annapolis is Maryland's capital. Okay. So yes, so maybe they are because they did say that the route that they're taking will take them to Washington, D.C., but because they said they were dipping the wheel into the ocean, then they kept saying they were going to Annapolis or something like that. That's why they're continuing on past Washington, D.C. to Annapolis. So I don't know, Father. I feel like that was what they said. It could have only been 5 seconds. I'm not sure. All right, guys, we are going to do one more sprint, 30 minutes. I'm going to tell y'all that I'm going to work. Really, I'm just going to finish watching the video. But if it finishes before the 30 minutes are over, then I'll work. Yay. All right, guys, 30 minutes on the clock. And in 3, 2, 1, do that dang thing. And that's the end of our last sprint for the night. Anybody else get shot, Laura?
When did the shooting happen?
Oh,
Somebody was shot.
really
Yes.
fast.
But oh my gosh, it's so good. Like we're finding out who people really are and like the subterfuge going on, and oh, it's so good. I'm on page 72.
Well, Margaret came in and she said, Laura just read something spicy.
Spicy as in say what? Dang, he's evil.
And hello, since I got a fancy new Scrivener 3 license, should I spend Tiffany and Laura's sprint reading it like the nerd I am? I mean, I probably would.
I read that as Screwdriver 3. I'm like, a manual on how to use a 3rd edition screwdriver.
I like it. Or what? I just binged 3-hour episodes on Netflix. Need to move around for the COVID booster to stop calling the shots. Definitely. I still need to go do that. I need to go get that boostery thing. Wait, we're meant to read license. Sometimes, Eva. Sometimes. It turns out I went with magazine posting instead. Okay, well, there you go. And Eva supports this. Nice choice. Oh, no, not read the license, reading the manual. There you go. Screwdriver 3 sounds like a horror movie. Laura would love. I mean, maybe.
Is it like the alcohol drink screwdriver or the tool screwdriver?
Questions we need answers from.
So is it like drink your death or screwdriver to the temple death?
Options. Oh, Regina, thank you. Have fun. It was fun having you. Laura, Screwdriver 3, Tales from the Haunted Toolbox.
It's on the back of the truck in the South. Heck yeah.
I picture the tool going into someone's forehead.
Now you got to go for the temple. It's thinner.
Wow. Our own Laura Nettles, guys. The things she knows. Oddly enough, I was just having a conversation about a guy I knew before he was convicted of murder. The weapon was a hammer. See? They might not have been wrong. Tales from the Horror Toolbox. There we go. That sounds like the middle grade version. I love it. I got some reading done during that sprint. Someone poisoned the vodka and screwdrivers. No traces left behind. Dun, dun, dun.
Hello,
I finished watching. They made it to Annapolis. They threw the bike in the water. Instead of just dipping the wheel, they just threw the whole thing in the water. Hi, Roy. Hi, Roy. And then that's when the video ended, which prompted me to question who was going to go in there and get it, because I was pretty sure you can't just leave a bicycle in the harbor or the ocean or the lake. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know a lot about water, but I'm assuming that you can't. Oh,
they love you.
Haunted toy box sounds like something I'd read. There we go. I don't know. There's been too many little random things like Gremlins and Chucky and everything. Toy box almost sounds scarier to me than toolbox. It's been a few too many crazy things that they've done with kids' toys and movies. I don't know. All right, guys, we are going to call it a. Oh, wait, hold on. I have 2 Lauras.
From Crash.
Oh, okay. I was like, am I supposed to have 2 Lauras? Yeah, they just threw the bike in the water. I don't know how they're gonna get it out. No, they weren't riding the bike back. They were going their separate ways. They had plane tickets and all kinds of other stuff. Different. What, you're gonna ride a bike across the U.S. and then turn around and ride it back? It took them 36 days. That's way too much. I have a good one. Nope, you heard that right. They threw it in the bike or in the water. You could do a play screwdriver for Fisher Price. You could. Oh, yep, she was frozen. Yep. Now I want to write a horror, and I don't even like horror stories. There you go. Yeah. Again, I'm sure. Well, in all fairness, though, that poor bike was on its last leg. Like, I feel like 2 days before they made it, they had to go get something else that it cracked fixed, and then like the day before they made it, like one of the spokes broke, and then like the next day, like even as they were riding there, they were like, okay, last spoke. They were like, at this point, doesn't even make sense to take it to a bike shop. Like, they're like, we'll never make it if we do. So that poor thing had given its all for that ride. Let's see. I mean, I thought that's what people who do crazy stuff like that do. Well, in all fairness, this is their 4th year of bicycle challenges, so they were already kind of saying something about see you next year. So we don't know what the bicycle challenge might be next year. But these are also the same people. Apparently, there is a thing that you can do. I feel like it's in the New England area. I could be wrong. Where it's like a side of a mountain, and you walk up and down it, run up and down it, race up and down it. I can't quite remember. But the point is, you do it so many times, and it's basically the equivalent of hiking Mount Everest. And so they did that.
Interesting.
So yeah, they do all kinds of weird things. I don't know if I would ever ride a bike for 26 days or 36 days either. That just sounds like unusual torture. But would I do another challenge for 36 days? Maybe. Well, because they always say it's like 30 days creates a habit. So if there was something that you really wanted to do, 36 days would probably get you there. So then again, with my physical issues, I wouldn't be riding a bike anyway, but that's besides the point. Yeah. So I'm just not a big bike person. I leave that to my father. He is a huge bike person. He has ridden across states on a bike, as well as ridden into other states and ridden like races and all kinds of different stuff. So I leave the bike riding to him. I'm not gonna say there might be some things that I may need to talk to my therapist about with that conversation. There just might be.
My physical therapy back in college involved a bike machine.
See. Oh, wow.
Oh, I know.
I want to be a bike person with the crowd in Portland, but it's just too scary. Oh, why is it scary and painful? I mean, I get the painful with the knees still bearing evidence and everything, but why is it scary? Is it because, yeah, Portland has mountains, don't y'all? Is it the mountains?
Was it traffic?
That part? Because they did have really crazy traffic that they rode past. It's for the Heart Boys. Oh, okay. Got it. So it's probably people who are riding like crazy. Yeah. And people who want to. Okay. Yeah, we don't want you to be one of those people, Margaret. Stay with us. We like you.
Yes.
And on that note, and don't ask me how I got there, but let's just say it goes with a detour and a trip through the Mickey Mouse Club. We're going to say goodnight.
Sounds good.
So, Laura, do you need to give an outro? Tell people where they're going to find you. Tell them how awesome you are, what to buy of yours, how to support you, how to tell you that they love you.
Hi. I have a book. It's called Tiny Shivers. It's spooky and has many different subgenres of horror in the short stories. Yeah, I will be somewhere.
Well, I'm gonna go out and look. Are you guys not doing your prompt Friday? Because Margaret's saying karaoke Friday night.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay.
He texts me the day of, like, can we move it to this day instead? So, whatever floats Barrett's boat. We'll probably do it Saturday. But I will be doing reading sprints on the 10th on my channel for Merry Bookmas. So,
fun.
Yeah. So that'll be 8 p.m. Eastern, Sunday night.
Margaret changed it. She said, sorry, Saturday. Meant the day after tomorrow, and I'm spacey today. It's okay.
Nice.
But I wanted to make sure I gave everybody the right thing. So, yeah. But yay, Merry Bookmas. Awesome.
I've read 3 books from Merry Bookmas so far. And this actually counts as number 4. I've made a dent in it tonight.
Yay! Oh, I have the bookmark from Tiny Shivers in my current read, The Guest List by Lucy Foy.
Nice.
Is it Foy or Foyle? I always say Foy. Or Foily? Foily?
I don't know.
There we go. When are the reading sprints again, Laura?
Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern at night.
Awesome sauce. Foyle. Foily.
Holy.
Foily. Awesome. I'm here. I think I have Saturday shorts, not this Saturday coming up, but the Saturday afterwards. And other than that, I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the month. So subscribe to my channel. Check it out. If you want to support me, I have Ko-fi. You can always go hang out over there, buy me a tea. As well as we have Des LeRae books. There's a Christmas book that should be out hopefully soon. Fingers crossed. But we do have a Thanksgiving book. It's still part of the holiday. Go enjoy. As well as a bunch of other ones. And then I also have my TL Russ book, which should also have a book coming out this month. Again, fingers crossed. That was what I was supposed to be editing. Obviously, I did a great job. So
did the book make it to the ocean?
Nah. Not even close.
Anyway.
And so there we go. We will see you guys later. And have a wonderful evening, everybody. Bye.
Adios.